It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. It's Owens bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Peterson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
To the air. It's Owens. Slides in the throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Good throw, complete to the tight end.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Zimmerman. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
This one will be fair caught. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Clark. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Back to throw again. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
To the air, it's Owens. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To bootleg here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Nice grab. It's Clark. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Back to throw. It's Owens. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Returner decides to field it. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. The pass is intercepted. He could go at the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now they call a run. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab through the sticks. It's Smith. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to chuck it again. Screen to the wide receiver. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
But it is intercepted.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
With third down and and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Boulders into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Zips it down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they make the extra point, trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Throwing for his running back. Catch made on the right side. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's reeled in. It's Clark. They bring him down quickly, a short hitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Scanning the field. It's Owens. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense cannot be stopped.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Going after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. Who's going to score? That is an unforgettable moment. That kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the extra point was up and good. offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Peterson. To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. It becomes a fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 42.
The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Looks like the defense has a takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. It seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Get set, get set.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Handoff in a single back formation.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
Music now. Music now. 414 satellite. 414 satellite.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down.
18. Cooler 18. 221 wing. 221 wing. Dog.
There's the handoff. Bites off a defender. That run sets up a critical third down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by the defender of coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Let's go. Let's go to the line.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball either over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do.
Going for a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Manning. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Finds his target. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. With 3 quarters in the books and a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Running back with the football. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. Breaks an open space. As the first down is still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion.
Pace, 27, jump.
To throw, it's Manning. And he gets the two-point conversion to get back within 3 scores here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's McMillan. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia, 28.
Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team gets the returner near the ground.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Zimmerman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath.
Looking for a deep completion. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Peterson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Pounding away with the run game. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up.
Set, ready.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's McMillan. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but that...